Hi, so I am a cosplayer and I'm also quite small. I'm really short and little, and as such my face is also small, and so are my eyes. So when I first started cosplaying, something I struggled with was false eyelashes, which I think are really important for a cosplay, especially I like to choose really sort of girly characters, so yeah, long lashes are really important, but I struggle because, I mean, look at the size of these things, like they're just massive, way too big for my eyes. So I've kind of come up with something that works really well for me, and if you're really little then it might help you too. So basically what I do is I cut the eyelash into little pieces. So I've already done that. I basically use 3 pieces. So I start by cutting off the edge. It's about like a centimetre, I guess. And you're going to use that on the edge of your eye. So basically like the shorter lashes on the edge and then getting longer towards the middle. And then I cut the middle piece, which is usually like a little bit wider. And I find it helps to curl them a little bit, so it's going to follow like the natural curve of your eyelid. And then for the edge, for the inner edge, I use the other edge of the eyelash. So it's getting shorter as it goes in towards the corner of your eye. So I usually have a bit left that's kind of like that, which you can save if you make a mistake, or you might want to reuse it. As for the eyelashes I buy really, really cheap ones from eBay. I get a pack of 10 for about $2. It's ridiculous. And they work really well. I've tried the really expensive ones, I've tried the little like individual ones as well, and I still think that the cheap eBay ones are the best. As far as glue goes, I like to use Duo. It's vegan friendly and it goes on white, so you can see what you're doing and how much you're using, and then it dries clear. So putting them on is really, really simple. I use a tiny bit of glue, just kind of squirt that out, and then you want to make sure that you're coating the base of the eyelash. I start at the corner on the outer side, just kind of coat the bottom, and I always try and put a little bit extra on the corners. As for how much glue, it's kind of trial and error. I sort of think of Goldilocks when I'm putting glue on. It's like not too much and not too little, it's just right. So once you've done that, just kind of blow on it for a few seconds. Let it, as it dries, it becomes a little bit more sticky, so it's going to contact a lot quicker. So you do that, and then you basically put it on. My mirror's over here, so I'll try and do this as best I can. Just kind of as close to like your natural lash line as you can. And don't worry too much if you make a bit of a mess with the glue, because it is going to dry clear. So just kind of like that. And then what I'll do is I'll go into the other eye while that one dries. So this one I haven't actually cut up yet, so I'm just going to do that now. And that's the wrong edge, because I'm an idiot. There we go. So yeah, I let that dry and I do the other side. A little bit of glue. And when it goes. Oh, I didn't do that one very well. Use the bottom of my tweezers to kind of push it down if I get it wrong. Like that. There we go. And then this one's not quite dried. I usually give it a little bit longer, but just to show you, I put the middle piece on next. So same sort of thing, coat the bottom in glue. Pay attention to make sure you've got plenty of glue on the corners. That's where it's going to lift, if it is going to lift. And then I try and get it like right next to the one I just put on. Like that. And push it down like so. And then again I do the middle piece on the other eye, but I don't want to bore you, so we'll just go ahead and stick this little edge bit on like that. And once again, as close as I can to the previous one. and just kind of push it down. Okay, that's far from perfect. But anyway, you get the idea. So what I'll do once the glue has dried is I'll put like a thin line of liquid eyeliner over the top just to make sure it looks really seamless. So just black liquid eyeliner, or if you're doing something funky, obviously you could use some colours. And then I do apply just a little bit of mascara to sort of blend my natural lashes in with the false lashes, especially if there's any like gaps where it looks a little bit uneven, then mascara, just use your sort of own lashes to fill in those gaps. Bottom lashes, I tend to put like very, very minimal mascara on bottom lashes because I find that it leaves shadows, especially in photos and stuff. So yeah, that's how I do my false eyelashes. The other thing I have issues with being small is contact lenses. I hate them. They're really, really difficult for me to get in. So I haven't figured that one out yet. So if anyone has any tips, if you've got a small face, getting contact lenses in, then please tell me. Yeah, that's it. I hope that helps, and have a good day. Bye bye.